Hey everybody, PJ here. Just got a new stove and I'm wanting to kind of compare against my old. This is the MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe. Pretty cool looking little stove. Got these little fold down arms. I ain't gonna do like a full review on this thing because there's all kinds of them on the internet. It's got the little regulator, little arms and everything. This is my Gigapower stove. I've had this for about 2 years now, and this has been a great stove. I keep on, even with the whisper light and all that, this has been my favorite. When I seen this at a good deal at the NOC place, I was like, I've seen a lot about it. I want to try it. Now, two completely different stoves. This one's supposed to be able to simmer a lot better than other stoves, plus the wind ain't supposed to affect it and all that. This one, I've never really had any problems with the wind or anything. The way this thing is designed, it holds up in the wind good. Now, your fuel efficiency will go down, of course. You got to have something around it, somewhere to block it most of the time, but I bet you do this one too. So, that's just the nature of canister stoves. But just a small comparison. I ain't gonna do like a whole lot. I got 2 cups of water here. It's basically the same size. It's a Snow Peak 750 and then a Toke 750. The same amount of water. It's gonna be same temperature. It is a nice sunny day, but it's slightly breezy. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm just gonna sit these right out here. We're gonna put them side by side on 2 different canisters and just see which one boils faster and which one holds up in this little breeze a little better. One thing I've noticed so far, we're playing with the Deluxe, which, here, let me get I don't know if you can see this the way I've got it. I'll try to move it over here a little. I still don't know if you'll be able to see it, but weight wise, this one is, well, I got it in grams. I was measuring my canisters. And let me, okay. This one is 3.8 ounces. That's this one, Gigapower. This one is 2.9 ounces. So basically an ounce different. Now, canisters, I've already measured these, but I measured them with the stoves on them, so that way I can just pick it straight up. This one is, back to grams here. The scale's being a little finicky on me. It's fluctuating between 398 and 397. Benefit of that, I went ahead and put 397 because I think it's closer to that than it is that. Now this one, this is a smaller canister, but they're both full. I filled them up yesterday. This one is 230, and I got 229. I guess my scales might be because it's not exactly level, but give me just a second. I'm gonna get set up out here and we're just gonna watch these things boil. I'm not gonna try to bore you to death with it, but give me just a second and I'll regroup here. Alright, I'm back. Now this ain't nothing gonna be super scientific about this at all, and I'm not even gonna set the timer because, let's see if I get my shadow out of here. Because my phone's what I'm using for my camera, and that's usually what I use as my timer. So I'm gonna go ahead and light them up, and we'll see what happens. I've got them both on, And I can already tell you that the deluxe here already has bubbles in the bottom of the cup. I know I ain't gonna be able to move this so you can really see it, but trust me, there's already little bubbles in the bottom of that cup. This one don't have anything. It's going. Yeah, I can tell the deluxe, man, there's all kinds of bubbles already in there. Yeah, the wind really affects the Gigapower though. You have to put something behind it. Right now I can tell you the deluxe, even with this breeze, you can't feel the breeze, but there is a breeze right here right now. It's not huge, but it's there. And I can definitely tell in the performance of the stove, because if I had this in the garage, it would already be starting to do something. Gigapower is almost close to a boil. And it likes a little bit, but it's at least getting bubbles on the bottom of the pump. Bubbles are starting to come up. You can see that wind, it's starting to move the leaves a little bit. I mean, it's a pretty good little breeze. So, I mean, not only is the wind fighting on the flame, it's also hitting the side of the cup, because I'm not covering these or anything, so I can kind of see what's going on. I can already tell you the deluxe, that water is usable for a rehydratable meal right now. It don't have to fully boil. It's looking pretty good. And it's still not boiled. It boiled at 2 minutes and 16 seconds in the garage. So it's taking a little bit longer, I believe, out here in the wind. But it's doing a lot more than what the Gigapower is. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if I can control this camera enough to get you down there. But there it goes at a boil. Right there. You can see the Gigapower stove. It's hardly doing anything in the wind. See that? And now that we've got it, this one boiling. Sorry guys, I ain't got a good camera set up here. I'm gonna turn this one off. You can hear it. I don't know if you can. Now this one's louder than the Gigapower, but definitely a lot stronger flame. I'm finally starting to get a little bubbles in the Gigapower one. But I mean, it's barely even got any on the bottom. I'm telling you right now, I think I could let that just keep on running and it would just run my fuel out of my can. You see that? I can stick my finger in that water. I let it go for a second, a little bit longer, but I mean, I really don't think it's going to boil. It would take me a long time. I mean, I'm burning up some fuel right now. It's starting to get a little steam on the top of the water, but that wind's blowing some stuff down. That's how much the wind's blowing. I mean, it's blowing pretty good. I mean, it's a good test. I'd rather test it like this than in the garage, because in the garage don't tell you much of nothing. Once you get outside and actually have to use it in the field, me, I mean, you can see how much longer I've done it, and there's barely any bubbles down in there. I don't think this is going to boil in this wind. I'm going to turn it off because I'm just burning up fuel now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them back in here and weigh them just to see how much fuel it used. So give me another second and I'll be right back. Alright, I got it set back up in here. I'm trying to just pause the camera so that way I don't shake y'all to death. But I got that set on grams. This is going to be the deluxe. So that's 384. That's 219. So that's 11. That's 13. So the deluxe, to boil in the water, used 13 grams of fuel. The Gigapower was using less at 11. So it might have used, if it got up to a boil, it might have used it. So this one clearly, even when I was doing my regular boil test, this one used about 1 gram or 2 more fuel than this one. So I mean, this is a good fuel saving stove. I've always loved it. Just for that, I mean, I can come out here and make my coffee and use 5 grams of fuel. I mean, that's pretty minimal for that. Well, I got this boiling water though. We'll show you this simmer on this one right here, and maybe on this one too. We'll see. Give me just a second. Sorry guys, I keep pausing the camera. I don't have no way to edit it, so give me just a second. Alright, that's when I think got these cups. And you can see this one, which it's on a bigger canister too, but we're going to turn that. And one thing I'll tell you right now is when you got it on high and it starts boiling, it'll almost boil up out of the cup. Let me try to raise this camera up a little bit. That's probably about as high as I got. Try to get you in here where you can see. Let me turn this up a little more and get this water boiling. This thing has some massive heat coming off of it. When it starts boiling, it goes crazy. See that? See, you almost don't want to use it on full power with a 750 cup. I can promise you that, because it will boil. That's just water. I mean, there's no noodles or anything in there. Usually that only happens. It never happened on that one. That one will just start boiling about this right here. Let's go down to the simmer. I'm gonna turn it down. Watch how fast this thing adjusts. You see that? It's just a slow little simmer. I got it way down. Now when it's this low, the wind, you can take and just blow that little flame out though. That's one thing about it when you got it on that. See, watch this. See that? Blew it out. Now I will give the Gigapower, the way it's got these little things around it, watch this. I can turn this down. See that? See that? And I'm barely blowing. See? This one. See? Now this one's got a pretty good little simmer to it too. Get that water back up there. Turn it up on high. See, even this one now, you can, the wind in here, it's not much in here, and it's still affecting it some. But see, it's not got that raging boil like the Deluxe has. That's on full blast. But you can bring it down to a good simmer too. But see how it's not as quick of an adjustment. Like I have to turn it. But you can get it down there. But still ain't blowing it out. So for simmering, this one would probably be better in a little breezy thing. But for overall, and boy, you seen how fast this was in the wind. I think I'm gonna like this stove. I mean, it's already cooled down now. No longer than it's been off. You can just fold these little legs. And I'll show you. Take that and flip it back over. That part's not cooled down. Sorry, that is a little hot. I bet you this one will be. I know it will be. Yeah. Phew. Yeah, that one's a little warm. I see, I might need a little help to close these up to try to get you an idea of the pack size next to the. This one's a little finicky. You gotta get it just right to fold it up. Probably be a lot better if I did it when it was. Okay. Now comparatively, side by side, let's see. There's really not that much of a difference in the size. That way, lengthwise. That way, it's a little bit more. But I can put this small canister in this 750 cup, and then this lays right on top of it. Now, you can't put the little sack it comes in. It comes with this pretty bulky little sack here. You can't put that in there with it and close the lid on it, but you can put this in there like that. Let me pour this water out. Just to kind of show you. Whoops. Let's see. It fits right down in there. I'll put the lid on it. And then I'd probably just tuck something around it just to keep it from rattling. I'd probably wrap it around the whole thing before I did it, but you kind of get the thing. It fits in there good. And then this one, of course, fits in there good. But, I mean, you probably didn't learn much. I've just been out here playing with it, trying to see kind of what the difference is. Because the money-wise, this one right here, I get 15% off up there too. So I only paid, I think the total was like, it's 69, and you do the math. I can't remember exactly, because I bought some other stuff too, like this little mini cutting board. We'll see how that works out. But anyway, this one, I want to say I gave like $40 for it. So this one, if you were to buy it, it'd be about $30 more. So it's more expensive. But I mean, they're both well put together. This one's got the regulator, so it's supposed to be able to work better with a lower canister and in colder weather. Where I can tell you, this one right here, when this canister gets low, it takes forever for this one to go. I mean, it takes a long time, 10 minutes or so. And that's if it actually even gets it to a boil. But this one right here, so far, I played with it before I filled these up, and low canister, I mean, it still worked pretty good. Well, 2 minutes 16 or 2 minutes 30. That's how long it took to, in this cup here, 750 milliliter, 2 cups of water. I'm just rambling now. Check them out though. If you got this one, really good stove. Love the Gigapower stove. I mean, it's always been a great one. But from now on, right now, this one's going in my pack, and we're going to see. Because as you could tell, the boil was a lot faster. Fuel wise, I think they're similar. This one might use a little bit more, but if you're in the wind or something, then it's going to be using less, because this one will take forever. But that's it. Sorry, didn't even realize I had them cans up in there. That's making alcohol stoves with alcohol cans. But y'all have a good one. Get out and enjoy these beautiful days. It's nice out here today, a little breezy. Getting ready to start getting into fall. Of course, I'm getting all my leaves all over the place. But y'all have a good one. Hope you enjoy it.